Hi and welcome to our next lesson. In this lesson we're going to be talking all about figure ground. It's a really simple technique, it's a really powerful technique, and once you know about it you can start incorporating it into your photography. So Rebecca, have you ever used figure ground before?
I have not even heard of it before.
Okay, cool. So it's a really simple technique but it works incredibly well, and the best way to tell you is to show you. So white piece of paper. I'm going to draw a figure on this piece of paper. Bear with me, it's going to be quite a crude image. So that is an outline of a person, but imagine he was wearing a black top and some black trousers. All of a sudden you've got a very high contrasting image with the white against the black. Now it can work the opposite way around. It can be a black background with a white figure, and basically that's it, figure and ground. But the great thing about it is once you know about it, you can start looking for it. And once you know these techniques, they're everywhere. And the best thing to do is to start practicing it and see how we get on. So we're in a really good location now, loads of people walking through and lots of people wearing quite dark colours, and this ground is quite light, especially when the sun's shining on it. And if you look behind lots of these buildings, they're quite light as well. So when people walk past them, if they're wearing dark coloured clothes, they'll pop out from the background and be quite a strong image. So why don't we try and take some shots and see how we get on?
Sounds good.
Cool. So what we should do now with this shot here, we could actually get down a bit and we could do this shot here. Okay, so let's take a few shots and see how we get on. There's this person just walking past now, so maybe that's a good shot. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's a really good shot. You can see the separation between the person and the background. Why don't we upload it onto the iPad and we can see how we get on. So this is the photo that you just took, and you can see where it works really well and where it's struggling a little bit. So from here upwards, as it's a lighter background, this person walking through the scene is really, really strong. She's really contrasting to the background, right? But from the sort of torso down, because the ground is darker, her legs, although they're really high contrast still, they're starting to get lost compared to the upper part of the image. So if I was going to take this image again, I'd get it from a different perspective where she is more at this perspective. So I'd have to get even lower and shoot higher.
So she'd be in front of the light building.
Yeah, so all this moves down to here. So actually this is all building, and then this is the cobbled floor underneath. And then that would have a really strong figure ground. But the great thing about it is when you the clues are all there, you just have to decodify it, and that's what I like about it. There's no mystery really. You just have to look at an image and critique it and study it, and you can find out everything you need to do to make it better. And that's a really powerful tool. Not enough photographers do that actually, especially the sort of beginner photographers. As you're learning, you're focusing on taking the pictures, and you sometimes get a bit frustrated because you want to get better and you're not. Well, a really good way of improving very fast is to look at your past photos, and by looking at a shot like this, I can now wait around, find another opportunity and fix this, and I'll get a really good shot the next time around. So there you have it. That's all you need to know about figure ground. It's a very simple photography technique, but it's also a very powerful technique, and some of the greatest photos you'll see will actually be incorporating this very simple technique. The key principles are, it just has to have a very high contrast between light and dark, or white and black. It's probably the best example that you can get, but other colours do work as well, and other tones and shades. So have a play around, see how you get on, and just experiment and have fun with this technique. Just remember that this is just a starting point. Doesn't mean it's going to lead to a great photo, but it definitely has a very high opportunity or very high chance to become a great photo. So I can't wait to see results, and I can't wait to see you in your next lesson.